Welcome to the K.A.H.M.A.N.
I'm Mahrnaz.
And I'm Henry.
First off, we have Alyssa with the primaries.
Thanks, Mahrnaz. Now, based off the latest public opinion polls for the 2016 National Democratic primary, Hillary Clinton is up 56.6%, Bernie Sanders is up 31.7%, and Martin O'Malley is up 4%.
Yes.
The latest public opinion polls for the 2016 National Republican primary show Donald Trump is up by 35.1%, Ben Carson is up by 13.9%, and Marco Rubio is up by 12.6%.
And now for Amelia with Foreign Affairs.
George Osborne, Chancellor of the Exchequer, has set out government spending plans up to 2020, which will include billions of pounds in cuts but also new money for house building. The autumn statement and spending review will detail 20 billion cuts to Whitehall budgets and 12 billion to welfare, but the Chancellor will pledge almost 7 billion to make house building a priority, with more than 400,000 affordable homes to be built in England. Plans to mitigate the effect of tax credit cuts have been promised. This would be the biggest affordable housing program since the 1970s.
President Obama pledged with France Tuesday to step up airstrikes against Islamic militants.
I want the American people to know is that we are taking every possible step to keep our homeland safe.
But he stopped short of accepting a proposal pushed by visiting French president to form a new international military coalition with troublesome Russia. The military steps that Obama outlined were simply a ramping up of the current strategy rather than a new course. California Republican House member Ed Royce said that instead of doubling down on the same failed policies that allowed for ISIS's rise, the Obama administration ought to be laying out the broad, overarching strategy needed to win.
And now, Kayla reporting on healthcare.
A new measure regarding universal health care has just qualified to make it onto next year's Colorado ballots. Next November, Colorado citizens will be voting whether or not to adopt a statewide universal health care system that would replace Obamacare in the state. The ballot initiative proposes a single-payer system that would take the form of a publicly funded cooperative. Instead of health insurance companies, the co-op would pay for every citizen's health care, and instead of premiums, co-pays, and deductibles, Colorado citizens would fund the program with a payroll tax. Supporters think this is a great idea because it would help the 11% of Colorado citizens without health care. Opponents say it would destroy jobs and the healthcare agencies within the state. It appears it will have to wait next year to see the final decision.
Now Nicole with the segment we like to call This Week in Congress. Nicole?
Thanks, Henry. I'm here in front of the Capitol building to take a look at a new bill to be considered in the House of Representatives this week. In Congress this week is Bill H.R. 8, North American Energy Security and Infrastructure Act of 2015. It promotes natural gas pipeline development in an effort to get this clean-burning fuel to consumers, businesses, and our allies around the globe. H.R. 8 enhances America's energy diplomacy by strengthening communication and partnerships with our North American neighbors while improving our energy security here at home. The bill also expedites the approval process of liquefied natural gas exports, providing our allies around the globe with safe and reliable energy. The Washington Times calls this a win all around. Back to you in the studio.
After the recent shooting in Oregon, President Obama has been calling for reforms and laws against gun control. President Obama beseeched the American people to act and emotionally stated that, quote, "I cannot do this by myself." President Obama also vowed to keep talking about the issue and to keep pushing to enact a ban on assault weapons and wider background checks for gun owners.
I think I agree with Obama. I mean, gun control is really important and we need more of it in the United States. Because, man, when people get guns, it gets crazy. You saw what happened in Paris, man. It wasn't good. So,
Thank you.
And now Amelia with news on the Supreme Court.
Justice Anthony M. Kennedy on Friday ordered officials in Hawaii not to count ballots or name the winners of an election there, in which only people of Native Hawaiian ancestry could vote. The justice's order was a response to an emergency application from Hawaii residents who said the election violated the 15th Amendment. He apparently acted on his own, and his order may mean only that he wanted to preserve the status quo over the holiday weekend until the full court could consider the matter.
And now the weather.
And now the weather.
Thanks, Henry. Weather reports show that this past October has been the hottest on record at 1.76 degrees Fahrenheit, above the 20th century average of 57.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only was October the 6th consecutive month a monthly level temperature record has been broken, but it was also the greatest departure from average for any month. And that is some hot news for you. There you go.
Hello, I'm Amelia Jones, and today in Florida, Florida man tries to rob convenience store while dressed as Darth Vader. Florida man says he doesn't remember walking into Honda dealership, loading TVs into SUV, and driving through glass door. Florida man hellbent on catching and eating shark that bit him. Florida man too drunk to collect prize from Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Florida man told to pull over by police for driving drunk, crashes into Rob Stewart's mailbox. Florida man becomes town's mayor after winning card game. Florida man found hiding in bush outside Kangaroo Express, claims he created and owns world. Florida man walks into grocery store with human skull. Florida man involved in high-speed chase with police, claims dog was driving. And finally, police arrest wanted Florida man after he butt dials 911.
That's all for today, folks.
Thank you for watching The Common Man. Good night. Thank God. Oh God.
Hello, America. What's your news channel name?
The Common Man.
The what?
Hello, this is Amelia Jones with Today, I can't even.
Welcome to The Common Man.
I'm Mahrnaz.
And I'm Henry.
Is that right there? Donald Trump's hair. Is that really his hair?
And now the weather.
And now the weather.
And the things we do for required school projects.
Oh yeah. Oh.
The weather.
The
Now.
weather.
Alright.
Okay.
Reporting live from the weather, Alyssa.
George Osborne, Chancellor of K.A.H.M.A.N. I did that wrong.
That's wrong. That is blatantly incorrect. Ugh.